Sun's actually shining this morning. Some high clouds to the east. I don't care about them to the east because, they're not coming this direction. A whiskey laying in the yard. $33.94 and a 4900 saying let's go. Well, yeah, I still got to put twine in it. Kind of spaced that yesterday after it hit 90 degrees. Hoping when the dew gets off, which it's twice as heavy now as it was an hour ago, of course. Does that when it gets, sun starts coming up. Imagine that. Anyway, what you already got to see on this video was all yesterday, Thursday. This is Friday. We're going to see what happens. It better happen, because this will be day number 6 on this hay. I mean, okay, yes, we do have heavier crop than normal, but it shouldn't take 6 days to dry when you only have a day and a half in the middle that was overcast. Especially with the temperatures we've had. We've made 3-day hay at 4 ton to the acre up there before, but it wasn't with the current mower with the stupid rolls in it. It was with a John Deere with the flail conditioner in it. So anyway, I'll throw this up just so you get teased for the day. I still got a lot of stuff to move before we put hay into, and shorthanded today. Woohoo. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't. And hey, I'll get one up later that hopefully has lots of big bales in it. Hopefully lots of big bales with 6 strings on every one of them. But I got my doubts because, you know, I've been fighting an otter on that thing for 10 years and still haven't figured it out. And yes, I have the book, and yes, I've had mechanics out besides myself, and most of them, they went to big baler school, but guess what? I still know more. I can't even talk this morning. I still know more about otters than most of them do. So, with that, I will say, I hope everyone has a great day. I hope we have a great day, and we can get all that done. It's not unheard of to bale that much. It really isn't. It doesn't take that long. What's going to be fun is getting it dry enough to get it in the bale, and getting it baled before it gets too dry to bale. That's usually my issue. We're usually on the drier side, and that causes more issues with everything, but I don't know. There is a difference between stem moisture and water. So, thanks for watching. Hey, Gen 26. About 10:45 in the morning. I haven't even touched it yet. Still got to get raked. Make the outside round, and when I get on around to the other end, I'll see what it actually feels like. And it's a pain in the butt when they're not in windrows like this, because this rake's not as easy to set as some others. You got to move pins and all that junk. And it is set to take 2 windrows off the mower, not laid out wide. And it's really not worth going through the trouble of figuring it out, because what I'm leaving back there is what I need to go into the big baler. I don't like having to chase stuff around, and that thing doesn't have a very wide pickup on it. So if I can keep consistent windrow going in and straight windrows, that's even better. And hey, you like that windshield wiper? Number 2 is going to be raking today, and she's a little OCD. That's going to drive her absolutely crazy. She's over there on the bike following me around. And I was thinking this rake might have had a low tire. Yeah. Should have probably put some air in the left one. Looks like it's catching a little more than it should. I can't tell, but, you know, every now and then you see a little stuff kick up. Not too often, and actually it's to the back, which, yeah, I guess it would be if it is a little low. I don't know. Yeah, that's what it is. One thing I've learned over the years too, there is a difference between moisture and stem moisture. So when you're checking moisture on hay, you can be a little higher if it's moisture from the atmosphere. But if it's your stem moisture, you can't, because it isn't cured. So even if this is a little high, I'm not going to worry too much, at least on this field. I want to say this one we usually get, a normal year, we get about 40 bales off, almost. Seems like that's right. I don't know. You know, I'm getting old. I can't remember all that stuff like I used to. But that is what it is. We get what we get. That's how it goes. And I'm just not showing you anything you really wanted to see, because I'm trying to look around and make sure I'm getting what I want to get. And if we leave a little bit here because it's spread out, I'm not worried about it, because the cows are going to be in here, you know, hopefully tonight, if it all works out right. And with that, I'm going to shut this down and check the hay. And I still got two things to do the big baler. I forgot. Last year I had trouble when we finished up. Knotter number 3 would not do the second knot, wouldn't hold. Probably did 20 bales that way. I spent more time out of the cab than in it. So the last time it did it, I was pissed off enough that I just pulled it out of the needle, tied it off to the side, and said, F it. It's still tied off to the side, so I got to get it, run through the needle and get the top twine down and get them tied together before we start. First bale is always a big, ugly piece of junk. But, you know, once I got the first bale out, things get much better. So that's the next step. We're going to go up, and I got to put twine in it too. I only need one ball on one side, but it needs like 6 balls on the other side. I don't like going out without enough. So with that, yeah, here's your better look at the rakes. We picked them up for the right price. Ended up putting all new teeth on them. Ended up putting new height adjusters on and put the lights on it. That's pretty much all we've done, other than runner. Somebody else already had put one new cable on and cleaned up the control box and painted it, that kind of stuff. And I should take a look, see if it's really low. Maybe it's not. It's not. It was just catching a little uneven ground. Anyway, that needed to get cleaned up too, but we opted to just leave that thing up here. No sense in folding it up to go back and forth till we're done up here. We're gonna get the baler. Look now, it won't look like this until we're done for the season. Those are bale skis, by the way, plastic on the sides. And Prairie Sunset Ranch. Those 2 little stainless bolts sticking in. That's my moisture tester on this one. Probably doesn't help if there's a bolt right in front of it, but you know, there's not a lot of choices when you got to go between tubes to put them in. And actually the bolt in front of it kind of protects them. But it is what it is. So, I still gotta grab, I always grab the operator's manual that rides with me. And there's the backup. It's accurate, that's what we check with. So, go in the shop, grab the book, throw it in the back corner. That's how I roll. Because if that console decides it's gonna throw up a code, that's the only way I know what that code means. You know, refer to the book. Kind of like trying to adjust my knotters. This thing ties 2 knots on each twine for each bale. And yeah, New Holland couldn't do that for a long time because Heston had a patent on it. I don't know what happened there, but New Holland finally started running it right. There's a buck. Set this thing back up, keep the critters out of it. Being it does 2 knots in each bale, it does one right behind the other, literally. Adjustments are a little different. And the bad thing is, my second knot, which is the first knot in the next bale, needs more tail on it. But to get more tail on that one, you take tail away from the other one. And trying to find the happy medium has been an issue for a long time. So I don't know if it's an adjustment or wore out parts. I mean, she's only got 50,000 bales on it. That's 100,000 knots per knotter. So, you know, but yeah, I'm waiting for the water to get cold. I need a cold drink. I'll bring you back when I get up there. I don't know if you can see that, but that's what I see in the camera. Well, it just tied a knot. 2 of them are hung on the bill hooks. Hopefully they'll pop here in a minute. And I had to switch my hydraulics. And now my pickup won't come up. And it looks like I gotta go pop those too. So, I'll be back. I said in my earlier video, there's a reason I didn't want to start last night. It'd be one thing if we'd already run some. I have done nothing but fight it. Started out, we replaced one of the remote valves on this tractor last fall. It wouldn't lift the disc. It was still running the baler sometimes. So, you know, the D10 on it won't hold, so I ended up cutting a slot. Cut this slot to hold the damn thing. After I tried swapping them, well, apparently there's a priority on these. This one running the baler and this one running the pickup. This one won't work the pickup. This one works pickup all the time, always has. So, I don't know, there. Our first bale is right there. It's 10 or 12 feet long, which is expected. You can't see the second one. There's the third one standing on end. I measured that one. It is 6 feet on the money. Knotter number 3 screwed up 3 more times. And then I had an overload. My hydraulic pressures have been all over the frickin' place. And I wasn't getting a load. So I figured, okay, I'm going to play with the computer. I unplugged it with stuff running, and it didn't like that. So I just got everything shut down so I can go back and restart this. And it starts with a 0 bale count, and that's fine. As soon as it gets done messing around, I can set my load. Which we want right there. And we're going to try this shit again. That's back into memory. So I don't know if I got hydraulic issues with the baler or still hydraulic issues with the tractor. I just know I've been at this for, well, it's noon right now on the money. So, yay. 3/4 of a round. And I've spent 10 minutes stopped over there, 10 minutes stopped over there, and I've been 10 minutes here already. But hey, the neat thing is, you can read it, 10.2%. And this stupid thing, when it's down like that, it's pretty close. It's probably about 8%, which is actually too dry. So I'm going to want to be right on the rake's butt. Keep whatever moisture there is underneath it. Because keep in mind, this windrow was raked an hour ago. But once this thing's up, you know, if it says 24%, we're usually like 12 to 15 or less. So anyway, I'm going to see what happens. Okay, I just explained stuff. Then my phone says size limit reached. Then I had more things happen. Apparently, it was something to do with I switched hoses somewhere along the line, even though I kept switching them back and forth. But the valve's holding it in that position, so I don't have to lock it there. Now I got some other codes that through, but I think it's because, I hope it's because, yeah, it's straightened out. Number one hooked the PTO shaft up on here yesterday. Oh, wait a minute, I do got something going on. Not sure what. Anyway, I turned the corner right here and my PTO shaft came undone. And right now it's like there's something stuck in the stuffer. When you come back around, do you want to go for lunch? So I gotta play with it. I think what happened was it overloaded when the shaft come undone. But the shaft's back on. So that's a good thing. I'm gonna let you go while I try to get it going. A normal view. It's about 1:30. We run up to the house and got a bite to eat. Didn't waste much time. Caught the very tail end of the news when they give the weather report. And that silly little girl on TV, she goes and says, 86 for the high today, as I look over at my thermometer. We're 90 degrees here. 90 degrees, 30% humidity. Things are going good enough here. I do have an issue. I don't know if it's in the console or the baler. Throws a code once in a while that's a possible hydraulic issue with the tractor or baler. Who knows? Anyway, so while I was scarfing my lunch down, I answered a few comments. Got caught up there. And Tony Walsh had a video up. Did you say something, Dad? So I checked that out. No, I didn't. And Tony, he's got a good channel. He's been doing a lot of around the home stuff, you know, gardening and making jam and canning food, that kind of thing lately. But his boys, they farm, and he gets videos of that. He's been at it. I think he's been at it a little bit longer than me, not a lot. But he's at 980 subs. At least that's what he said in his video. He doesn't have enough watch hours to do any good. He's got just about half of what he needs for watch hours. But he only needs 20 more subs to hit that magic 1,000. Then he just needs the watch hours and he'll be golden. So, a little shout to him. Maybe we can get him up to that magic 1,000. And then hopefully he can get his watch hours. Oh, I thought she was going to go around it. Oh well, that's all right. I slowed down for nothing. Usually that's what we'll do here, but she can catch it next time. And like I say, if we miss a little here, the cows are going to eat it. So anyway, this might be the end of this video. It's going to be long enough, I think. Probably too long. I don't know. We'll see. I don't want to take 3 hours getting it downloaded tonight. So, this is what we're doing. Go and check out Tony's channel if you haven't. It's Walsh Farms. And I think you'll enjoy it. He's a good guy. Really nice guy, actually. So, anyway, thanks for watching. Please like if you haven't yet. And you know, they say subscribing's free. These are bales how they're supposed to look, even though they're short one twine. 3x4 bales are, you know, say a foot shorter that way, but a little denser, but use way more. And this baler will inhale more at one time than a 3x4, just simply because it's got more room to shove it. And I'm watching my speed. I gotta watch it. I don't want to get too far behind her. I also don't want to plug up. So anyway, thank you for watching. And hey, thanks for all the well wishes for getting this baling done. You know, we still got a long ways to go today, but it's not that big a deal. We should finish it. If we don't, we'll be at least half done with that piece, and maybe come down this evening when it's cool and get some of this brought in, because we need to feed it. The cows in that feed barn over there right now got the scrapings out of there, and got a couple bales to go with it, little bales. I basically gave them just enough to get them through today. So tomorrow that big bale is going to be a pain in the butt. It may or may not fit in one of those feeders. Hopefully it's short enough to fall in when we cut the twine. Otherwise we got a big mess. And there goes that sea ink again. I don't know if there's a broken wire somewhere or what, but everything's working like it should. So, and hey, as you can tell, we've already made a full round. Didn't take that long. Thanks for watching.